Hello, I am coming to you today to show you the Maestri House One Touch Brewing Coffee Maker. It comes with all the tools to get you started, minus the coffee. I have it set up already. I still need to learn the metric system, so it says it does 8 cups, so I'm gonna do half of that and just brew. I've already cleaned everything. Make sure when you do that it's unplugged. But here you have it has a timer. It does come with a scooper that you can use. I already have a scooper in my thing, so I don't really need that. And then it comes with these these number 4, 8 to 12 cups filters for you to use. And so I have one of those already in there. I've already set everything up. So here you have the no drip. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place this on top of here. And so you do have to make sure everything is together before you can start. And then I'm just gonna put this right here where I actually filled it up. So hopefully, this is my first time using this, so this is literally my first impression. So far, I like the way it looks. I don't like all these plastic parts, but everything goes together nicely. It is nice and sleek. So I've already set the timer. I literally plugged it in, just pressed the hour and the minute to where I needed it to be, and bam. You can also do a preset function to where if you press the auto and then you press the hour that you want it to go to, you can do that as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and press this on to start it, and we are going to see what happens. So I'm gonna come right back. So I just pressed it. I know I put water through it just to like clean it out and all those things like that. But again, I do love how this looks. All right, so it has started. It started about maybe 30 seconds after I turned it on. And so I'm just showing you, if you can see here, let me see if I can go in there. So it's sucking the water down into it. I'm sure there's holes there. And it is going to be filtering it through here, through the top portion here, to actually get it in there. So I'm looking at it now. I see the warming plate doing its thing. And let's see if we see any coffee coming through. I do see coffee coming through. It is cloudy, so you can't really tell. And so I will come back to show you what it looks like and taste it to see if it tastes as good as I've been hearing. I'm really excited about this because I had a coffee maker that was a drip coffee maker, and it could grind, but it started to get bitter, and I cleaned it out multiple times, but I've had it for years, so I figured it's time to get a new coffee maker. And so here we are with the Maestri House or whatnot. I love the sleekness of this baby. It's really sleek. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space, but it does have its place. So do keep that in mind. And so I will be back to see how this tastes. All right, so I'm back, and I just wanted to show you the what it's looking like as far. So almost all the water is sucked out of there, and it's just filtering it through here to go ahead and get that coffee through there. It's very quiet. It doesn't make a lot of noise when it's doing the pour over. And so it's just finishing up its process. Now, it is a possibility I did not put enough coffee grounds in there because I'm looking at the water. It is looking a little light to me for my liking, but I don't know what it looks like when I actually go to pour it in the cup. All right, I'm going to try this cool function where it does the drip stop. All right, so it stops when you do this, when you turn the no drip function. I'm going to get myself a coffee mug and see what this looks like. So we'll do it in a clear one so we can see exactly how it looks or what have you. This is it looks good. It is much darker than what I was expecting it to look, which is a good thing. And then I'm going to put this back to where it was so it can finish its process because I did stop it. Look at that, you guys. Let me see. It smells really good. Oh, it smells good. I have to let it cool down before I can taste it, so I'll be right back. So I just got on here real briefly. I love this thing. I've only made coffee then twice. I made some yesterday just to test it. And then last night I did a test run on the auto function to see how it would do. I set it for 4:30 in the morning so my husband will have coffee. And so right now it's still warming the coffee. It did it at 4:30. I poured his cup at like 4:45. But I'm going to show you how wonderful this beautiful coffee is, you guys. This thing is so delicious. I'm absolutely in love. So this right here is my coffee, and I made some for my husband. I poured a cup for this morning, and it tasted so good. So just to clarify, this right here is the strength of the actual coffee. And then when you turn it here, if you can look here, this actually stops the drip. But this right here, you can put it, so I put it at 0.6. I thought it was for the measurement, but that's not what it's for. This is for the actual strength. These are for the measurements. And so that is something to keep in mind. But for the auto function, you hold it until you see it flash. The directions in the manual say it differently, so I did have to play with it a little bit. So they probably need to update those. But once you see it flash, that's when you put in the time you want it to brew. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's great. The coffee was nice and smooth. And then you can just literally pull this back like that, and turn it, and it comes off. And as you can see, there are the wet grounds that I'm going to dump. What I will say again is I'm not a fan of plastic. And so that's the only thing I don't like, is that all these particular parts are plastic, but everything else is good. Like this is metal. This is glass, of course, but that is something to keep in mind if you are a person who doesn't like hot water hitting plastic. But the coffee is good, y'all. It's definitely good, and I do recommend this machine. I didn't think it was gonna be good, but if you are a person, I love all types of coffee, from espresso to mocha pots, to drip coffee, to pour overs. This is almost like a pour over, but you're not having to do anything but press it, but it's still considered drip, and it works so good. So get you the Maestri House. It's a great machine, especially once you know how to work it and use it or what have you. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And I'm just gonna show you the inside there, and you can see everything that's going on, which is really cool. I hope this helps you make a great decision. Have a wonderful day. Bye.